Good evening, I'm Nani, and I'm married to an electronics engineer, and his name is Ahmed. Ahmed Josie loves me strong and I also love him sincerely. And we took each other out of love in college and we were together in one college. B's Ahmed Josie very skeptical. And he doubts even the fingers of his hand, although I do everything for him. And even when he asks me for a relationship, I do the relationship with him for hours and I don't miss him. Even to the point that if he sees me with any client to do a job for him, he thinks that there is something between him and me. He prefers to let me know that I have to tell him about everything. I was talking to the about what? I honestly do not like this topic. And ma bash jealousy only to be Zada on its own. And I also when I find him like this, I am stubborn with him and I don't want to comfort him. And I always leave him on fire because he loves me more and more. Day after day, my cousin came to me to deliver his security from my uncle. Of course, I opened the house for him and welcomed him. Entered him and hosted him, and worked with him as the duty of hospitality. Suddenly, Josie al-Bash, engineer Ahmed returned from his job quickly and did not know why. I was surprised that he came back so quickly. I think that I made a relationship with my cousin, and he preferred to ask me for a whole hour. What if my cousin came to me and came to do what he wanted? I preferred to understand it and say to him, Dad, I had money from my uncle, from Dad's inheritance. And who was so in love with him? And the jealousy was too much. He would pull his hair and say, Why do I love you? I love you. And, frankly, I was still happy. But it was difficult for him. And I said, I would loosen it more and leave it not on one another. But when I met him, I was like a madman. I would take him in my lap and hold him to my chest. And I used to say to him, Come, my love. That we make a relationship with each other, and work with him the relationship. I was simple and trying to get him out of this intense jealousy. And we were staying in the relationship. It would have another taste. I was in another world and we used to do many things in the relationship. But I don't know what to tell you. Otherwise, I know how to say that he was hugging me for an hour and touching my back and he was sucking my lips and he was feeling every part of my body. And I was wearing him the sweetest nightgown that could make him feel at the top of excitement and fun. Her violin bacon tempered and calmed nerves. During the relationship, I was trying to understand that he is everything he needs in the world and that I can't help him. And I say to him, I want you to stop jealousy too much. Because it makes me tired. And as you get tired, my love. And from time to time I worked with him until I could do a relationship with him about 5 times a day and we didn't get tired or weary. On the contrary, it was still something fun at all. A beautiful thing is that one works in a relationship with her walnut every little bit. And you, too, are not stingy with your spouse in the relationship, because the lack of her clients can tire both the husband and the wife. And there is nothing more beautiful in the world that a woman is in the bosom of her husband and loves him with all sincerity and fear for him and does everything for him that she wants. And always abandoned him Miliana. And McClosh looks for one better ticket him. If your husband is always full and you do everything he wants in the relationship, he will be happy with you. And he loves you and fears for you, because you please him and make him happy. This is my story with the engineer Ahmed. I am Nani, his friend Tota Rafat. And don't forget to support me Blake and subscribe to the channel and follow me tomorrow with a new video.